guys, how are ya? Hey Stace, good to see you. Hey Lolita. Yes, single cards tonight. Alright, Lolita. Sure can. Lolita. What message for Lolita? Two cards for you, Lolita. We've got the sexuality card, which is all about being comfortable in your own skin and owning it, okay? But you've also got raise your standards as well. So something there that you need to raise your standards about. You know, don't accept less than your worth. Alright. Sure, just pop your names down in the comments, guys. It's just easier to see if I've got a name. You're most welcome, honey. Ken, I think it was. Yeah, Ken. Kenton. Alright, Kenton. What other messages for Kenton? Kenton, you've got the break vacation card there. I just wanted another card because I wanted clarity because most of the cards have two meanings. And this one's about taking a step back, taking a break. And you also have break free card. So whatever situation you've got going on at the moment, you're being asked to take a step back, break free, see things from a different perspective. Okay, so that you can get some clarity surrounding that one. That was for Kenton. Skyanne, I think it is. Skyanne. Message for Skyanne. Skyanne, you've got trust your intuition. You're welcome, Ken. So trust your intuition. That's your inner voice. That's your gut instinct. Whatever it is, it's never going to steer you wrong. That's our internal compass. So listen to it. The more you listen to it, the stronger it'll get, hun. So that's for Skyanne. Ryan. What message for Ryan? Okay, Ryan. We've got miracle healing there, so you're welcome, Sky. Miracle healing. So there's some healing going on for you at the moment. You're sorting through some stuff. You're being encouraged also, but you've got creative expression there, so expressing yourself creatively, because that's going to allow you to be in the moment, and it's also going to raise your vibrations, and you're going to be able to shift some negative energy around you and allow for energy to come in. Okay? And quiet time will do the same. It's more about being in the moment. Okay? Hey, baby girl. How are you tonight? Alright, Brooke. What message for Brooke? Brooke, you have peace of mind. So whatever's been worrying you at the moment, I'm just going to... Oh yeah, whatever's been worrying you at the moment, whatever's been troubling you, you've got peace of mind surrounding that one, okay? So you don't need to stress about that one anymore. And you've got awakening your true self. So you're becoming more in line with yourself, more aligned with yourself. Okay? No way, you made a 1. I've got some crystals that'll be perfect for a 1 too. I'll have to show you. Alright, so that was for... Goodness me, who was that for? Brooke. Alright, Jamie Rose. What message for Jamie Rose? more information around that one. I did put a couple of cards back in the wrong way. Just send it in a second. Alright, honey. So, the first card you drew, Jamie Rose. No. That doesn't tell me much, so I asked for clarification around that. I asked for more information. We got the detoxification card. So, that tells me that you're in a little bit of a toxic relationship at the moment. Toxic comes in many shapes and forms, so the degrees vary. What else can I tell you about that one? I don't like to just leave it there when it comes up as a toxic relationship. I like to go a little bit further for you, so that you walk away with something positive rather than, something a little bit heavy. Okay, hun. Love you too. Bye. So, forgotten who I'm doing. Is it Jamie Rose? I'm pretty sure it's Jamie Rose. You've got the beauty card. At the moment, you're being reminded just to focus on you, okay? Love and kindness towards yourself. Just focus on you, honey, okay? I'm going to leave that there for you, love. I see Laura there. What message for Laura? Oh, hey, Nimi, I did see you before too, Nimi. I'm just forgetting right and centre. Laura. Message for Laura. Laura, you're being reminded at the moment to add more laughter in life. Not to take things so seriously and add more laughter, honey. Okay, when we're laughing, we're in the moment. We're enjoying ourselves. We're raising our vibrations. When we raise our vibrations, we're shifting energies around. So shifting negative energy and allowing space for something new to come into our space as well, our space and energy, our auric field. Alright, so somebody said they PayPal, so just sorry guys, I'm back. Charity it was, sorry, I didn't catch your name before. You're welcome, Laura. Alright. So, Charity, where are you, honey? Oh, there you are. Lovely. Alright, what messages? Honey, did you want general career, relationships, or do you want to just see what comes up with the general? Welcome, everybody. I've got a paid reading to do. Paid readings are $10 for general, relationships, or career. Or you can hang around and wait for a single card after I do charity. Just waiting for Charity to comment. Just general tonight, Charity? General. Do you want to know which of the two guys I'm talking to one? Alright. General and something brief relationship inside. General for Charity. Charity, you've got the visualization card. That one's all about going within, visualizing the things you want. So focusing on the positives rather than the negatives. Okay. So that coming straight up is pretty much, you know, you're saying you've got two guys, but which one do you feel drawn to? Visualize that, honey. You also have the financial flow card. So there's some form of financial increase coming your way if it hasn't already reached you. Okay, because that's going to make things easier. I want to come back to your question about the two guys. So we'll do that in a sec, honey. We'll just see where this message is going. You've got positive expectations. So positive expectations. So that's also a yes card. So if you've been waiting on something new or waiting for an answer, there's positive expectations surrounding that one. You've got rise above your problems as well. So whatever conflict or chaos or whatever situation is happening around you, you're just being reminded at the moment to not get dragged down into it, to rise above those problems. Okay? And follow your dreams too, honey. You've been encouraged to follow your dreams at the moment. So that might be going back to study, that might be a particular career. Whatever it is that is true to you and true to your heart. Because you're going to awaken your true self. You're going to become more aligned within yourself. What are the messages for Charity? Messages for Charity. Charity, you've also got problems resolved there. Problems resolved surrounding a conflict. I kind of feel that it's got to do with whatever this issue is, whatever you're being told to rise above your problems about. Okay? And with that problems resolved card, you've got the vacation card. That's not going on holidays, that one. That's about taking a step back, going within, taking time out away from those surrounding situations so that you can get some clarity and focus about which direction you want to move forward. So that's not very helpful when it comes to your decision about your two guys too. What can you tell me about potential relationship advice? Charity. It's not telling me much, Charity. It doesn't want to give an answer to that. But what I keep getting or what I keep hearing is, it goes back on you. What is it that you feel? What is it that you want? Sometimes we rely so much on, others' opinions, outside validations. But what is it that you feel in your heart? What direction do you want to go? What relationship advice do we have for Charity? Honey, I don't know if these two messages are to do with, a potential relationship and moving forward for you. But I feel like there's a block there. It's stopping you from moving forward, like going forward within a potential relationship. You've got leave the past behind. So the past is exactly that. It's the past, okay? when we keep carrying the burdens, the hurt, the worries about a past, we never get to step forward fully into our own power. And you've got forgive with that one as well. Okay, so I don't know if you're holding yourself back a little bit. Other messages for charity. Charity, open up to change, honey. That's about opening your heart up. It's about leading from a place of love. It's about, you know, not holding any hate, forgiving. The take-home message for you, honey, at this time is to really take a step back and start focusing on yourself. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the what-ifs. Don't worry about potentials. Visualize what it is that you really want to do, okay? What is it that you want to do? You know, who is it that you want to be? Who are you? Those are the sorts of questions that you need to be asking yourself right now. You know, take a step back with the vacation card. Take a step back. Just really sit with yourself. Get to know who you are, okay? And follow your dreams, hon. I know it may not be the relationship advice that you wanted to hear, or, enough direction or guidance in that regard. But when you start to give yourself the time and energy and focus on yourself, other areas of your life line up as well. So that's the take-home message for you tonight, hon. So that was for charity. Oh, okay. I better go through and read all your messages, honey. Shopping like that. Too much on both axes. Okay. Okay, that's enough to say no. If he's hurt you, that's enough to say no. That's red flags, honey. Resonates a lot. Good. You're thinking switch career paths. I'll stop law and go for accountancy. Where does your heart lie? Accountancy or law? Yeah, Charity, it's just a time for you to focus on yourself. Work out the things that you want moving forward. What sort of, life do you want to build surrounding yourself? Alright. I'm going to leave that there for you, honey. Thanks for that one. Alright. Single card messages, guys. If you want a full reading, thanks, Charity. If you want a full reading like Charity's, it's $10 through PayPal. Ooh. Zay move home in the next 2 months. Zay move home. Move home or move homes? Where'd it go? Will I move home in the next few months? Will Zay move home in the next few months? So move home in the next few months. So what's going on with the home situation? I feel like there's a lot of there's hesitancy on your side of things. You're actually in two minds about whether you want to go home. It's not a question of will you go home, because you're looking for someone to tell you you will in order to give you the nudge that you're looking for, that push through the door to get home. What's holding you back? What's keeping you away? Because you've got the open up to change card as well. You know, open your heart a little more, be more accepting, show love, show gratitude. And then you've got forgive. That was the card that tells me that you don't want to go home. There's something there, the situation, something that's very rooted, something that stems, you know, whether you clash with somebody and that's what's preventing you from going home. Where are you, Say? Is that correct in saying that, honey? That you're not, it's more so to do with you. It's not so much that that decision lies with you. Either you're going to do it or you're not. No worries, Annetta. I've had so many problems here, I want to move. You want to move. Will it be a good choice? I just feel like I feel like that you're running from something, but you're running towards something as well. Something that sort of keeps you in the same situation. So what you're running from, you know, you're just going to receive that at the other end. That issue is unresolved. Does that make sense, what I'm saying, hun? Tend to the details. Work through your feelings. It goes back on you, honey. Just want peace now. Yeah. That peace lies with you. That also goes with the forgive card. Stop running. Face what it is you're running from. Speak your mind if you have to. Stand your ground. Speak your voice. And be true to yourself, hun. Alright. So, guys, got a paid reading there. I'm here. Sorry, guys. Annetta, where are you, honey? What sort of reading were you after? General. No worries, hun. Haven't even started yet. If I put cards back in, don't worry. If they're meant for you, they'll come out again. Annetta. Alright. What message for Annetta? Message for Annetta. Messages for Annetta. Okay. Alright, Anita, I feel that this is guidance for you for a relationship. Are you in a relationship at the moment, honey? Yeah, you are. Okay, so at the moment, love, you've got trust in your intuition. Okay? So if that's cloudy for you, so intuition, gut instinct, inner voice, and it's those repetitive messages that come up that aren't ego and they aren't, they aren't coming from you. It's that's our inner compass. So trust in your intuition. If that's a little bit foggy at the moment, if you can't get, clarity, you're being asked to take a step back. Okay? Remove yourself from the situation, find another activity, go and spend time with friends, whatever it is. Okay, it's allowing your mind to be quiet from the chatter that's going on so that you can actually hear your intuition coming through. You can feel it. Okay? You're being asked at the moment, hun, to raise your standards. Okay? Stop settling for less than your worth. Stop accepting. How do I want to say this? Stop accepting behavior and attitudes towards you as less than something that you're worth, less than your values, okay? Start raising your bar a little bit. That's what that raise your standards card is for you. Once again, quiet time, okay? Taking a pardon me, I don't know why I'm having trouble talking, taking a step backwards, away from things, okay? Because when we step away from things, we can gain clarity, we can gain focus, we can just see things from another angle, a completely different perspective, okay? But the quiet time is more about, allowing the stream of thoughts that go through our minds just to slow down a little bit so that we can also get a picture, see the bigger picture, okay? You've got the new location card there. And that to me is movement card. So that coming with, a relationship reading feels to me that you've either made your decision that you want to move on from this relationship. If not, it's coming for you. But it goes back to you trusting in your intuition. No one can really tell you. I can only offer advice. I'm never going to tell you what it is you should be doing, but I'm always going to tell you what I feel from the reading. What other messages there? And so you had a couple of cards you've had about 3 cards that came out, that were 3 that I put back in. You've also got financial flow. Financial flow coming your way, but that comes after your move, honey. Okay? So financial abundance. Not so much abundance. I don't like to use the word abundance because people get too caught up in the word abundance and they expect a large sum of money coming in. But there's definitely going to be an increase for you. Okay. What else? Where'd you go, honey? I've lost your messages. Is this making sense? Single cards are free. Like single card readings are free, but a general reading like this or an in-depth reading is $10. Oh, thanks, Stace. No, not really. I'm having really no issues. Okay. Well, then perhaps both of you guys are moving together, and that's fine too. But there's issues within the relationship where you're being asked to raise your standards, which just means like don't be somebody that you're not. Don't begin to lose yourself within this relationship. I'm not going to say more on that because Sometimes people don't want their information shared on a live, so I'm just going to hold back on that. If you say everything's fine, we'll take your words for it there, honey. A lot of looking inside yourself. A quiet time. Something is not as it seems. But that's what I'm getting off the cards. You feel otherwise, and that's fine. Self-reliance. It's showing yourself love and kindness. Okay? It's about you putting yourself first. I'm still getting relationship vibes out of this reading for you. So, again, environmental awareness is about taking a step backwards, okay? Taking a step away from the situation. This is all, I know what you're saying, I hear what you're saying, but I feel and I see differently. So it goes back to you. It goes back to you being honest with yourself. It goes back to you standing by your truth. That raising your standards card just keeps jumping out at me, honey. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. Alright? Visualization. Visualize the things you want moving forward. That could be the things moving forward together with your partner, if that's the person that you want in your life. But only you know that, honey. So visualize the things you want moving forward. You've got peace of mind as well. Okay? Peace of mind. That peace of mind card is peace of mind that everything's going to be okay. Another movement card, honey. I'm holding back a little bit because I'm trying to protect your privacy. I'm trying to, what's the words? Everything within this reading is telling me that the relationship is not what it seems. Despite you telling it that, telling us that it's all good. It goes back to that card. Trusting in your intuition, raising your standards. I just want to say, don't settle for something that that's less than your worth. And maybe sit on that information for a couple of days and see what you think. And really tap into this. Tap into your intuition. Okay? There's been somebody comes to me for a reading, as nice or as difficult as the reading's going to get, I'm always going to tell you what I see and feel. Alright, honey, I'm going to leave it there for you. Positive expectations, inner power. It's about that. Once again, it goes back to knowing your worth, knowing who you are and what you're going to allow into your life and what you're going to, are you settling? Are you accepting just because, fear of being alone? Being with someone that's familiar? Or, are you going to really be honest with yourself? Annetta, I'm going to leave that there for you, honey. Bella. Bella, one card. All the best. I just feel like you've got some decisions coming ahead for you, honey. Bella, what message for Bella? Bella. So if you're coming in asking about PayPal, I've got PayPal, not BPay. If you're coming in asking about, you know, what can you tell me about such and such, I'm not going to do it because it's, you know, they're not here to give me permission to go into their energy and see what they're on about. So I won't do questions like that. Bella. Bella, you've got making new friends, okay? That's about exactly that, making new connections. Because, you know, it's taking away from the normal. It's adding, sometimes it's about adding spontaneity into your life, stepping out of the mundane. It's about learning as well. What can people teach us? What can we teach them? Okay? We've also got the laughter card. So, you know, not taking each day so seriously. Make sure you're remembering to laugh and adding enjoyment into your life. And you've got happily ever after there as well, honey. So if you've been a little bit worried and a little bit stressed about things, alright, add more laughter. The bigger picture is there, you've got happily ever after. Happily ever after. Alrighty. I think I just saw, where'd she go? Jody, you just paid, honey, didn't you? Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Jody, where are you, love? Thanks, Stace. Jody, there you are. Jody, what sort of reading were you after tonight? I see you. Just a general, honey? Relationship and family, lovely. Alright, Jody. What messages for Jody in regards to relationship and family? All yours are landing face down, Jody. And again, what needs to be revealed? Right. Let's have a look. Not quite the cards we're after, but let's have a look. They're not telling me much about relationships or family at the moment. That's okay. Okay, life is hectic right now. Yeah. Yeah. I know, I get it. That's why a lot of the cards came out. They came out in reference to you. First one, you've got kindness. Okay? So that's about kindness to yourself. Showing yourself love and kindness. Catherine, I'm just doing a paid reading at the moment, honey. So Jodie, showing yourself love and kindness. Making sure that your needs are met. Making sure that your cup is full. Making sure that, you're not running on a half-empty tank as well, okay? Doing things for yourself, doing things that you enjoy. You also have stand your ground, okay? You've been doing that. Good. Keep going, keep doing that, because when you keep looking after yourself, it has a ripple effect on everything else going around you, okay? In a positive way. It's always in a positive way when you start to show love and kindness to yourself. Stand your ground. So there's something there that you're not speaking up about. There's something there that you're not being firm about. You're being reminded that you should be doing that. We've got inner child and make music. So 2 cards about being in the moment, having fun. The inner child card is about looking at the world through the eyes of a child. Okay, finding that joy, finding that beauty, finding that fun, that spontaneity, that they laugh at everything. They find just joy in the simplest things. That's what you're being brought back into the moment. Same with make music. Okay? Make music is a creative outlet. It's about, when I see this card, I always say, sing at the top of your lungs and dance like nobody's watching. It's bringing you back to the moment. It's having fun. That came out yesterday. Oh my god! There you go. Do you mean the inner child or the stand your ground, or the make music? Which card, Jodie? Inner child. Yeah. But those 2 cards came out together, so it's more about being back in the moment and having a little more fun, because sometimes it's easier said than done, especially when we've got so much going on around us. Oh, and the make music. There you go. So same messages. So being more in the moment, adding more fun. We've got new opportunities coming. So new doors are opening for you. When I see this card, I always see it as my employment card, my career card. Just new opportunities coming in that area. Sometimes also that refers to a new location. Okay? But definitely doors opening for you. So new opportunities, new adventures. Just to get clarity around that one. Clarity about new opportunities. So when I ask for clarity for new opportunities, you've got make new friends and honouring your true feelings. So, yeah, definitely new opportunities via a new connection there for you coming in. And honouring your true feelings. That's just exactly that, being true to yourself. Just changed jobs about 2 months ago. Sometimes it could be about a step up within that system, within that career path, a promotion. There's something to do with a new connection. It's going to bring in a new opportunity for you. I feel it's going to be something a little unexpected too. You've got the beauty card. That beauty card is the same as the kindness card. Okay? So I know you said you're showing yourself love and kindness. The message is still not enough. Make sure you're putting yourself first. And that's daily. Okay? Make sure you're giving yourself a little time to yourself daily if it's possible. If not, it's just doing something for yourself, something for you that's solely yours, not sharing your time, your energy with anybody else around you. What are the messages? New location card. What's movement? Could be to do with that new opportunity, JD too. What can you tell me about JD's situation? Okay. Jody, you've got the laughter card. That's like the inner child card. Okay, adding more laughter, adding more joy, being more present, being more in the moment. Finding more joy in things that you have around you as well. Don't let those moments pass you by. Because, you know, life goes by a little quickly sometimes. I asked what you need to know about your current family situation, because you asked about family, relationships. You've got the healing card, so I don't know if you're going through healing at the moment, surrounding something. You do, however, you've got peace of mind surrounding that and happily ever after. So if things are a little bit crazy at the moment, things are a little bit, makes so much sense. My auntie's about to pass away. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, all right. Yeah, which is why that's come out later in the reading rather than at the beginning, because if you're currently going through that healing, that usually comes towards the front. You've got peace of mind and you've got happily ever after. So if there's other things going on within your family unit at the moment, just know that everything's going to be okay there. Okay? And you're being asked to tap into your higher consciousness, okay? Because that's always going to guide us as well. But that goes back to, you know, if there's so much chatter in your mind going on, if there's so much other stuff, it isn't far away, is it? No, I mean as in far away within the the card readings. I don't mean, yeah. I don't want to answer that, hun, because it means me stepping into your auntie's energy. I don't want to do that. Also, it goes back to the cards, which is why you're being reminded to be more in the moment. Enjoy what's around you. Saw it yesterday. So much laughter and joy. Yeah, hold on to those moments and keep doing that, because that's what's going to be, you know, it's healing for both parties. It's healing for you and your family, and it's also healing for her as well. Because it's all positive energy. It's positive. It's being in the moment. It's remembering those things. What else does Jody need to know? Yeah, hugs definitely stays. Yeah, that's why you got that card too. Very spiritual. But I feel like you're not, you're a little bit blocked there because you have got so much going on. And that's why you had so many cards telling you to get back into the moment, be more present. I saw that card before, and it's come out. Visualization, honey. Visualize the things that you want for yourself and your family. Okay, focus on the positives, not the negatives. We don't want to manifest negative stuff into our lives. You only want to manifest positive things. And then you've got, just trying to work out what I'm smelling. Not sure what that was. Jodie, is she a diabetic by any chance? How much? Anything with my husband. Just got goosebumps. No, but dying of cancer. Okay. Is she still on like heavy treatment? I'm just getting some like weird smells coming through and I can't quite pinpoint what it is. So it almost smells like insulin, but I don't know, some sort of chemical something or other. I've looked into diabetic injections for weight loss. Someone else was talking to me about that the other day. I can't remember who. I don't even know where I had that conversation. Off treatment, and then was type 1 diabetic. Yeah, don't do, if you've got a perfectly fine working pancreas, don't go on insulin for weight loss. It's not worth the trouble. Type 1 diabetic. Alright. It's not coming through strong. And, like I know the smell of insulin. I know the smell of insulin very well because my, one of my exes was a type 1 diabetic. So I was very familiar with the smell of insulin. He's still around me, so he still comes through quite strongly. And the way he presents himself is with the smell of insulin. A full treatment. Final stages. Yeah. Just enjoy every moment, honey, because the other card you got was Magic of Nature. Once again, it's being in the moment. You've got so many cards there about just being more present, being more in the moment. But also for you not forgetting about yourself, remembering to put yourself first as well. Filling up your own cups, okay? Don't sort of let exhaustion step in because you're running around doing everything for everybody else. Okay, but you've got, within your family unit, your personal family unit, not, not your auntie. This is, you, your husband, and your children if you have any. Peace of mind, happily ever after. So things are still great there. And there's probably a little bit of, stress going on, and stress and worry amongst other things. My mum is doing that. Doing what, honey? What is she doing? Is she doing the diabetic thing, the insulin for weight loss? I can't remember where I had that conversation. I can't remember if it was in a live or... I have no idea. Excuse me. Honey, you've also got, look, bottom of the deck energy. Follow your dreams. Feeling safe that you can follow your dreams. It's okay for you to do that. It's okay for you to put yourself first. And dreams coming true as well. Money around after family. My mum has thyroid issues and believe I have it too. Have you had all the tests about thyroid? Hey, Raja. Okay, but nothing coming up. Nothing coming up. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing if nothing's coming up. All the symptoms relay to it. Yeah, but our bodies are quite amazing, quite wonderful. And, also if we tell ourselves something, we start to manifest that as an illness within our lives as well. So it's just one of those things. But what is it that you feel? Do you feel that you've done everything? Do you feel that you've put in the work and there's still no change? And do you feel like there's something still underlying? Goes back to what you feel, honey. What other messages can we send Jody over? What else does Jody need to know? Any final messages for Jody? Messages for Jody. Hey, Nora. Aren't you in bed yet? Did the boys go down all right? All right. Jody, where'd you go? Jody, final messages. You've got release control. What is it that you're trying to hold on at the moment? Sometimes releasing control is about also releasing things that no longer serve us. Only have been, but I'll... Okay, no worries, Nora. Jody, does that make sense to you? That release control, is there something that you're trying to get a grasp of and, hang on to for whatever reason? Yeah, you're being asked to just let go of that. Let go of it, have faith. Because the more we hold on to something in our lives, we're not going with the flow of life either. We're resisting that flow, your husband. As in trying to control him? Are you guys sort of at each other at the moment? Because you had the peace of mind card and you had the happily ever after card in relations to your family unit. Fly in, fly out. Yeah. Yeah. Release that control, honey, because you didn't get any warnings throughout your cards. So if you're, if ego is starting to get a little loud in your head, tell it to shut up. Tell it to shut up because you didn't get any warning messages within your card surrounding your relationship. It says you've got peace of mind surrounding that and things are happily ever after. Just now, something may have happened at work that, he's trying to deal with and protecting you by not telling you as well. Sometimes we just have to show a little bit of trust and a little bit of faith. But release the control there. And you also have... Look at that. I don't even have to say anything, honey. Look at this. Bottom of the deck energy for you. Push through any insecurities because they're irrelevant. Okay? All that chatter you're hearing at the moment, that's just ego. Okay? Ego is lower vibrational. We don't want to be in that place. We want to rise above all that shit. You also have make time for self-love. It goes back to you, showing yourself love and kindness, showing yourself, looking after yourself, positivity, because that's how you take away the focus of the control. You bring it back to yourself. You focus on yourself and what's going on in the here and now around you. Okay? Don't worry about think about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. Keep your heart open. Okay? So don't close it off just yet. Keep it open because you've still got wonderful things your way. This release control, I was saying about embracing the flow of life, going with the flow of life. There it is there, just for you to see it. Embrace the flow of life. Don't resist it by hanging on to things that you're trying to control, you're trying to grasp. Also for you. Reflect on your priorities. Okay? So those family concerns that you were worried about, let them slide away tonight. Okay, when you go to bed tonight, tell yourself you're not going to, spend another minute worrying about that rubbish. Because what you've been telling yourself, and that's what it is ego telling you, feeding you bullshit. Don't listen to it. That's where we've got to discern against, intuition and ego. All right, Jodie. Much love to you, hun. All right. Back to single card messages or single questions, guys. I think I just saw Caitlin has joined the live. Thanks, Jodie. All the best, hun. Hello, Caitlin. All right. So that general reading was paid. So if you're after a general reading, it's $10. Single cards, no worries. I'm going to do single cards all night long. But anything to do with general, career, or relationship readings, 11:11 on my slow clock. Yeah, they're $10, guys. Just PayPal. You'll find my username in my bio. All right. Let's have a look. Sending love and light to you, love. Resilient. Love how you spelled that. Okay, Amanda. Message for Amanda. Message for Amanda, please. And another card for Amanda. Yeah, Amanda, you've got vacation. Okay, that's not you're going on holidays. That one is about taking a step back, taking a break from whatever it is that's going on in your life at the moment. Okay, I asked for a second card to clarify that one. You've got inner child as well. So that's about being more present, being more in the moment, looking at life through the eyes of a child. Okay? So because when we take a step back from all the crazy that's either going on in our minds or going on around us, it just allows us focus, clarity. Okay? It gives us direction. Dean, I see you, Dean. Dean, you've got positive expectations. So that's a yes card. So whatever it is you've been waiting on, whatever outcome you've been waiting for, it's a yes. You're welcome. And Dean, also you've got environmental awareness. That's about being more in the moment as well. Being aware of your surroundings. Alright, Dean. Soraya. Message for Soraya. Soraya, you've got move forward fearlessly. So you've been faced with some decisions lately, whatever decision you've chosen, or whatever decision feels right for you, you're being asked to move forward with it, okay, because it's the right decision. So that's also another yes card. So if it was about movement, like a move somewhere, and you've been asking yourself, should I, shouldn't I? That's a yes. So that's an example of how that's a yes card. Debbie. What message for Debbie? Debbie, you've got new locations, so movement coming your way. No worries, Emma. My name is Emma. Okay, not a problem, hun. So private readings that aren't on the live are $25, and they're offered via, what are they offered through? Zoom. The Zoom platform. What was I doing? Debbie. Debbie, new location. That's the movement card. So either you're moving into a new house, moving towns, moving states. But I don't know if you're already doing that. Are you currently moving or thinking about moving, honey? Soraya, do you mean does it take long to set up PayPal? Or does the reading take long? You haven't thought about it, Debbie? Well, it's on the way, hon. There's movement coming for you. Thanks, Stace. Alright, I'll quickly do a card for Janine. No, sorry, Jeannie. Jeannie, and then I will get into Emma's reading. So, Jeannie. Message for Jeannie. Message for Jeannie. What does Jeannie need to hear right now? Jeannie, honey, you've got raising your standards. So raising your standards, raising your values. What is it that you want to bring toward your life? What is it are you willing to accept for yourself? What boundaries have you put into place? You know, it's about raising your standards and sticking by them, basically. Being true, that aligns with you, that's being true to yourself and who you are. Okay, Jeannie, I'm going to leave that there. Alrighty, Emma. Oops. Emma, what sort of reading were you after tonight, honey? Okay, anything, so general, let's go. Let's go for Emma. What messages for Emma? What does Emma need to hear? Great, Jeannie. Resilient, your name was Jeannie, wasn't it? I forgot to look at the username to double check. Messages for Emma. I love feedback, so thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, do you? It's actually the first time I've seen your name. Because I love the way you spelt resilient. The first time I've noticed. Sometimes the life gets a bit crazy. There's too many people in it and the names go through fast. Sometimes people come in and sit back and watch, which is fine. Emma. What messages for Emma? You're welcome, Jeannie. Emma, first card for you, honey. You've got family harmony. Okay. Excuse me. When that card comes out, it usually tells me that there's some sort of conflict or some sort of, things are a little bit heated within the it's either family environment or within your family unit. And family extends to, cousins, aunties, grandparents even. So whatever it is going on for you, just know that there's problems resolved surrounding that one. Stepmom at the moment. Okay, yeah. So there's problems resolved. So for the time being, you're being asked to rise above those problems. Don't get dragged into it. Raise your standards. Okay. So rise above all that rubbish that's going on, because it's more of a reflection on them rather than you. So just sort of, you're being asked to just stay out of it and just do you at the moment. Just be true to yourself. We have, what do we have here? You've got the sexuality card as well, honey. Okay? That's being comfortable in your own skin. Okay? Loving all of you, loving who you are, embracing yourself. Following that card, you've got the break free card. So at the moment, I feel like, you know, in that regard, with loving all of you, there's a lot of, I don't know, negative self-talk, a lot of you keeping yourself back, you not being confident in who you are. So you're being asked to break free from that mentality at the moment, because it's a mental prison. Okay? You don't need to stay there. Start loving yourself. Lack confidence. Yeah. You've got making new friends really badly. Yeah, which is why you're being told to break free from it. Okay? One way you can do that is, you know, looking at yourself every time you wake up in the morning. Choose one part of your body and tell it you're grateful for it. And, you know, make yourself express why you love that particular part of your body. You know, it may feel awkward at first, but start doing it. Try to do it on a daily until you feel comfortable in accepting that particular body part. You know, or that part of you, part of who you are. You know, make it a habit to thank yourself. You know, if you've carried children, be thankful that, you know, you did that. Your body did that. Okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be, you know, you don't need to carry, you know, hate or discomfort, that lacking confidence. There's no need for it. Okay? Start to love yourself some more. You've got making new friends, so making new connections. I don't know where that card's going at the moment, because it's just come out in the middle of nowhere within your reading, and that's okay, because it usually makes sense later on. So making new connections, it's about, you know, enlarging your inner circle as well, making new connections, making new friends, exactly what it says there. Okay? Follow your dreams, honey. What are you holding back on? What are you stopping yourself from doing? Because you're being encouraged to follow your dreams. Pardon me. You've got the new location card following that one, so I don't know if you've been thinking about moving to a certain area or a certain town or a certain suburb, whatever it is. It's a movement card. You're being asked to follow your dreams with that one. It's, you know, it's absolutely the right choice for you and your family. You've got magic of nature there as well. That's about grounding. It's also bringing you back in the moment. Okay, connecting more with nature as well. Taking notice of the little things around you and your surroundings. What else does Emma need to know? Environmental awareness, which is the same as the magic of nature card. It's grounding, it's being back more in the moment, being aware of your surroundings, connecting more with nature. Letting go, you've got the letting go card. So what is it that you're holding so tightly onto? Letting go sometimes refers to releasing things that no longer serve us anymore. Okay? Because while we're holding on to things that don't, you know, don't align with us, don't align with who we are, don't align with our energy, we're holding that energy in a space that doesn't allow for anything else to come into our lives. So you're being asked to let go of whatever it is you're holding tightly onto, or release the things that no longer serve you. And part of that I'm being shown is, you know, that negative self-talk, that lacking of confidence for you as well. Get rid of that, because it's not helping you. It's going back to break free. Break free from that mindset, break free from that mentality. You've got kindness and beauty. Honey, it's the same thing. It's the same as that sexuality card. It's about loving yourself, being kinder to yourself, putting yourself first. Emma, are you still in the live? Woo. There you are. Alright. So letting go of things that no longer serve you, honey, which we just spoke about. Move forward fearlessly. I feel that this goes back to you being encouraged to follow your dreams. Okay? So you've had a niggling, a constant niggling, trouble of letting things go. Well, you need to, because when you do that, honey, you're going to allow for things to come into your energy, better things. I mean, it could be little things that you're holding on to for nothing as well, and that's fine. But when we hold on to stuff, it's taking up space. It's like, it's like if you have a cup and you've got, marbles in there, and you can't fit anything else in there until you remove some of that, and then you can put more in, different colours, different whatever. It's that sort of a concept. When we let go of things that don't fit with us, that don't align with us anymore, we allow other lovely things to come into our lives. Honey, you also have the happily ever after card as well. Okay, so that card's also, exactly that, happily ever after within a relationship. You just have to let go of some things that are holding you back at the moment and step through that doorway. Sometimes that happily ever after card is also a yes card. And you've got body movement there. Body movement is exactly that. When we move our bodies, we're also moving energy. Same thing. Removing negative energy, allowing space for other things to come in. So your messages are starting to repeat themselves now, honey. Final messages for Emma. Final messages for Emma. Emma, you have unleashed your kindest self. It's exactly that. It's going back to the kindness card, the beauty card, the sexuality card. It's about loving yourself, loving all of you for who you are. Putting yourself first, giving yourself that positive energy. Final messages, Emma. Step up and lead, honey. Be more kind to yourself. Yes, definitely. Step up and lead. Step up and own that energy. Step up and own who you are. Okay? Stop holding yourself back. I feel like you're holding yourself back from opportunities. Okay? They're basically, tapping you on the shoulder, but you're looking the other way because you're holding yourself. You're holding yourself. Your thoughts towards yourself are so poor at the moment. Okay? So big message, because, 4 cards saying be kinder to yourself. So that's your take-home message. But you've got, follow your dreams. You've got new location in amongst all of that as well. Letting go of things that don't align with you. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. You're most welcome, Emma. Alright. Thanks, Emma, for letting me do that one for you. Just be kinder to yourself, because you're worth the time and energy. You are worth it too. Okay? Start doing things that make you happy. Start doing things that, help you find your sparkle again. Help you rediscover who you are. Alright. Raymond, hello. I can give you one card, honey. If you're after a general reading, a careers reading, or a relationship reading, it's $10. I can definitely give you a card. I've been doing that for a long time. You need to. You definitely need to, Emma. Yeah. It's almost like hugging yourself and telling yourself that you're beautiful and you're worth it. And you're absolutely worth, rediscovering yourself. Sometimes we get so busy, especially if you're a mum, you get so busy, caught up in, looking after everybody else, you forget to look after yourself and give yourself the time of day too. And, at the end of the day, we're too bloody tired and too exhausted to worry about that. So we go, oh, tomorrow's another day, I'll try something tomorrow. And then tomorrow's much the same. We just get too busy. You need to put in the effort to really put that time aside for yourself. All right, Raymond, one card, no worries. What message for Raymond? What message does Raymond need to hear? It's too many cards. Raymond, follow your dreams. So if that's the validation you needed to hear, you've got follow your dreams. So if you've been holding back from doing something or thinking whether you should or whether you shouldn't, you're being told absolutely yes, you should go for it. Jessica. Jessica, what message for Jessica? Get clarity around that one, please. Okay, Jessica, you've got breaking free. I also asked for clarity surrounding that card, which is why you've got two cards. Breaking free, break free from the things that are holding you back at the moment. Break free from the things that are no longer serving your highest good as well. Your clarifying card, trust your intuition. So you know what's going on there. I feel that may have something to do with a relationship perhaps. Trust your intuition. You know your truth, what's going on there. Intuition, gut instinct. No worries, Soraya. Gut instinct, that voice in your head that keeps talking that is not ego. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Jessica. Ivana. Ivana. So I'll do Ivana and then I'll head to do Soraya's paid reading. And then I'll get back to the single card messages. So Ivana. What message for Ivana? Too many cards. Ivana, first card for you, kindness, showing yourself love and kindness. Okay, putting yourself first. Because when we do that, you know, it also has a positive impact on, you know, our outward life as well. Things start to align because we're taking that time out for ourselves. You've also got look inside yourself. That's looking inside yourself for answers. It's looking inside yourself for clarity, direction. Okay? So I'm going to leave that one there for you, honey. Soraya. Alright, just give me a sec. I'm just making sure Bub's not going to wake up before I start this reading. Hang on, guys. I'll just give Bub a bottle and I'll come back and do you, Soraya. Okay. Same to you, Ivona. Thank you. You're welcome, Raymond. Oh, I didn't read your message before, Raymond. I saw it pop up. Hang on. I did see it. I just didn't read it. The people book for myself. I think it's time to think more for me. Yes. Follow your dreams. That's what you had. All right, Soraya. Soraya, what sort of reading were you after, honey? Hello, Gabrielle. I love reading. No, I'm looking for Soraya. Soraya is actually paid for a reading. I'm not doing free readings tonight, guys. Relationship in general. No worries, Soraya. So if you're after like a general reading, career or relationships, they're $10, guys. Alright, Soraya, relationship. Message that Soraya needs to hear about relationship. Already around that one, friends. So, Ray, what's going on with you, honey? Do you have a lot of stress going on? Because the minute I started your reading, it just got really heavy in the head. Just heavy, like weighed down. Drained emotionally. Is there a lot of confusion within your life at the moment. Like there's a lot of, I just feel like really confused about a lot of stuff. Almost like you can't make sense of much what's happening around you, or you can't focus on a decision. You've got no clarity. You've got, I don't know what it is. It's a lot of fogginess. Confused who you are. Okay, that makes sense. The first card for you was detoxification. You know, I kept shuffling because I wanted clarity around that, especially because you asked for a relationship reading. But it didn't show me the romantic partner card, so it's not to do with that. It's detoxifying things in your life. So that could be, you know, too much food, not too much food, you know, too much of the good stuff that's going on. You might be, you know, a heavy smoker, or eating the wrong types of foods, or hanging around with the wrong types of people. You're being asked to detox and weed those sorts of things out of your life at the moment, because they're not aligning with who you are. They're not there for your best interest, if that makes sense. I've lost a lot of myself. Yeah. Liz, I was actually thinking about you the other night. Are you Liz from around the corner? Like literally around the corner? Because you said you were around the corner, and it didn't freaking click on until you actually left. Until I actually got off the live. I was like, I literally signed off, got Bub sorted, went to the loo, jumped into bed, and I thought, oh wait, is that Liz from over the road? Yeah, no comment, slow. Well, I don't know. I just see a name that says Liz, Liz, Liz. So I don't know who that is. And I don't think I've seen you in the live other than that other night. And then today. So Soraya, been smoking a lot and a lot of takeaway lately. Well, that's what you're being asked to do. Straight off the bat, cut it out, because it's not, you know, it's not healthy for you. It's not in your best interest. Okay? Now, as for discovering, you know, not knowing who you are at the moment, you've got the look inside yourself card. That one's exactly that. It's taking time out for yourself. It's taking a step back. Finding the quiet, getting away from the chatter, allowing your mind to slow down so that you can, you know, you can really focus and get that direction and that clarity that you need. You know, you can start those steps about discovering who you are. Just to make sure it was you. Hang on, I missed your comment. I knew you end up asking her. I just had a feeling. And yeah. It all clicked, and then I saw that you actually asked her. That's so funny. Yeah, it's me. It's me. You should have known though. Maybe Angel didn't jump up when you were on live. You would have been like, I know that chubby baby. Body movement for you, Soraya. When that card comes up, you know, I don't know if some people freak out. There's no need to freak out about it. Body movement is exactly that. Adding additional movement into your life. It doesn't have to be strenuous, but it has to do, you know, it has to be something. That could be just dancing in your living room. Whatever it is, movement allows us to shift negative energy from our, you know, our energetic fields. It allows for other things to come in. It allows for positive space. It allows for flow again. Okay? Be honest with yourself. You know, are you, sometimes when I see this card and, you know, when we struggle to find out who we are and our place in the world, This be honest with yourself card is, are you just agreeing with other people within your life? Are you just going with the flow that way, thinking, you don't want to cause resistance that way, because you think it's the best thing to do? Putting other people's feelings first. Hang on, just give me a sec, Soraya. Where are you going? Okay, alright. Speaking of, let's just say hello again. You know those legs, shush you. Oh, Soraya. She's still half asleep, Caitlin. She kind of like rolled over. You're a nut. So yeah, that be honest card comes up sometimes. When you're not being true to yourself, you're people pleasing, you're putting everybody else first, and you're not doing something that's, right by you. Sometimes we go out of our ways not to cause conflict, so we just go with the flow thinking that's the right thing to do. But, it doesn't align with our true self, so therefore it's causing resistance within ourselves. Alright. Parenting and children's card is the next card for you. That's my fertility card, but I'm not picking up fertility around you. I always ask if, the person I'm doing a reading for, which is you, Soraya, are you trying at the moment? But I feel more for this one for you is to do with, your relationship dynamic between you and, it could be you and your parents, between you and your grandparents, you and your mother and father, or between you and your children if you have any. So I feel it's to do with, someone or persons within your family unit. You're being asked to raise your standards around that one. I feel like, for a lot of us it's natural thing to accept that, we accept that family, as hard and as difficult, not trying to make it, it's to do with family, between like your relationship. So that could be, between you and your mum and dad, you and your grandparents, you and your brothers and sisters, if you have any. But there's something going on there. Family think because they're family that they can treat us like shit sometimes. There's no easy way to say it, but what? Family think they have that right to treat members of their family like shit because, you are family, so I have a right to do that. I'm here to tell you that that's not the case, and you can make the choice to not accept that anymore. You can raise your standards there. Okay? That's what you're being asked to raise your standards about. You don't have to accept the bullshit that they dish out on a daily. You don't. There's no way. Okay? Just because they're family, it does not give them a right to treat somebody like that, because if something like that was happening to a friend of yours and you saw that, you tell them not to stand for that shit. The same goes with family. You don't have to accept something that's less to your values, less than, your self-worth. What sort of value do you put on yourself? Hey. Excuse me. Mummies. No. Somebody needs to go back to bed. You've got move forward fearlessly as well. That card follows the parenting and children's card. It also follows raising your standards. So move forward with that. If they're not aligning with you, or they're constantly running you down, that's not healthy for you. In the long term, that's not healthy for you. You have a choice to change that. Do you want to stay and stick around and accept that, that sort of treatment, or do you want to, rise above that stuff and just say, no, I'm not going to take that anymore. you guys can come to me, you know, talk to me later when you change your behaviour towards me. Talk to me later when you change your attitude towards me, because I'm not going to accept that anymore. It's not for me. You have that choice. Kindness for you, honey. Showing yourself love and kindness. Okay? Giving yourself the energy, the love, and the kindness that you deserve. Because no one else is going to do that. That work comes from within. That work starts with us. Alright, I'm going to put you down for a second. Listen. Yeah. Soraya, is that making sense, honey? I don't have energy anymore. Yeah. I know, that's what it's like when we don't, you know, you've got to find your sparkle again. You've got to find your light. Make music. Dance. Sing at the top of your lungs. Dance like nobody's watching. Get creative. Actually make music, you know. Even if you have to. Drum some pots and pans around. Kids love it. Why not do it? It's about finding enjoyment. Okay? Being more in the moment. Not worrying about judgment. Not worrying about pleasing anybody. It's about you, just you, being in the moment. Brush hair. Brush hair. What other messages, please, for Soraya? What are the messages for Soraya? Soraya, you have... What are the messages for Soraya? That's the question I asked. You have take inspired action. Okay? Take inspired action for you is about filling your own cup, finding your joy, finding the things that make you happy again. Okay? But that starts from taking care of yourself. That starts from, you know, loving yourself. Okay? Instead of pleasing everybody else around you, start doing things for yourself. Start saying, bugger everyone else. I'm just going to focus on me. And that's okay. It's absolutely okay to do that. Other messages for Soraya. Soraya, honey, focus on the positives. Okay? It goes back to being more in the moment. Focus on the positive. Look around you, find the things that you feel grateful for every day. Because, you know, showing gratitude, just even picking 2 things a day to be grateful for, you're still going to have that shift in your energy. You're still going to find, you're still going to find a positive shift. And the more you do it and the more that you're grateful for, the more that you find those little pieces of joy, you know, it just expands your heart, and it shows you that, you are absolutely worth giving time and energy to yourself. Okay? Because nobody has the right to take away your shine. What the messages, please, for Soraya. Well, I put this card back and it came back in. Assess the situation. So it's about, looking at the finer details in your life. For you, I just want to recap and just say that, what doesn't align with you at the moment? Another way to look at it is if it's not causing you joy, if it's not bringing you some form of enjoyment, that part does not belong in your life, so you need to get rid of it. Okay? Sometimes it's difficult. We hold on to things because, it's human nature. We hold on to things and we think that it's, we think we're doing the right thing by somebody else. But are you doing the right thing by you? Alright? So start shifting things that don't bring you joy anymore. Alright, Soraya, I'm going to leave that there for you, honey. Look at that. Honour your true feelings. Align more with yourself, honey. What, Baba? What? Drinking, which I haven't been doing. What do you mean, drinking, which you haven't been doing, honey? Are you drinking to drown out your emotions? Is that, and it used to be a big drinker. Yeah. But this is like, when it talks about clearing out things that no longer serve you, no longer aligns with you, things that don't bring you joy. Sometimes it's the little things like cleaning out your closet with clothes that, you don't wear anymore. They're just taking up space. Simple things like that as well. But yeah, family values. I know everyone likes to put family values first, which is just what we do, but if you're constantly being treated like shit, then you don't need that in your life either. So food for thought, honey. Alrighty, single card messages. What are you going to do? Kath. What message for Kath? You're most welcome, Soraya. Thanks so much for letting me do that one for you. Good luck with everything, and I hope, I just hope you find your sparkle again soon. You just need that shift to something positive, but you just need to find you again. Thank you. She likes popping her head in and saying hello. She's just like, oh, Mum's awake, so I'm going to wake up too. Kath, you've got the Miracle Healing card there. Okay. Miracle Healing. Honey, so you're going through healing at the moment. If you're not currently going through it, you will be very soon. Stems back to your childhood. Something there that keeps popping up. Whether you're facing it and working your way through that, that's up to you. But acknowledge it. Feel those emotions. Feel the pain that comes with it. Feel the joy. Feel the laughter. Feel the whatever emotions that you get with it, because that's going to help you work through it as well. If there's anger there, let it be anger, but don't suppress it. Let those emotions come so they can go as well. Alrighty. Lucia, what are you doing, darling? Alright guys, hang on, I'm just going to move this table back towards the couch so that Bub can fall asleep on the couch and that frees my hands up. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Bub's ready for bed. Right. You're welcome, Kath. Lay down. Bedtime. The sleepies. Sleep. Sleepy boys. No. Alright. Lucia, I said it was. Lucia. Okay, if you're not having that pillow, I will. Ta. Yeah, sit down. Ta. Sorry about that, Lucia. Yeah, you lay down. Lucia, what message for Lucia? Lucia? Is it Lucia or Lucia? Lucia, what message for Lucia? Okay. Uh-uh. Yeah. Lucia, you've got environmental awareness, honey. That's about being more in the moment. It's about connecting with nature as well and grounding. Okay? You're just being asked to just slow things down at the moment, slow things within your mind, be more at the moment. Because when we do that, we are, we allow time and space to go within ourselves to find answers, find clarity with what's going on around us as well. And sometimes it allows for focus, life direction. So that one's for you, Lucia. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely not sleeping. She just had a chuckle too as I said that. Good night, Soraya. Thanks for popping in, honey. Alright, Kerry. Got a message for Kerry. Let's say hello here. Mummies. Kerry. What are the messages? Kerry, you've got the Family Harmony card. Okay, when that one pops up, you're most welcome, Lucia. When that one pops up, that tells me that there's some sort of family conflict, family struggles, family, there could be just some, arguments going on, something that's uncomfortable. Just know that there's family harmony coming, that will resolve itself. Okay, things will sort itself out. Just focus on you for the time being. Yeah. Detoxification. So there's something toxic going on within that family unit. Whatever it is, I don't know. But, problems are going to resolve themselves. There's happily ever after there for you, hun. Karina, sure. Message for Karina. Oops. That's a nice card. Karina, financial flow coming your way, honey. Okay? So there's going to be a financial increase of sorts, and that's going to help you out. I don't know if it's going to be anything long term. I don't know whether it's to do with excuse me, I don't know whether it's to do with a new role, a new job. Pardon me. But you've got financial flow there. You also have the beauty card, honey. Okay? That card's to remind you that you are beautiful as well, okay? Start showing yourself the love and attention that you deserve. Christine. Christine. What message for Christine? Christine. Bedtime? Sleepy Bryce? Christine. Christine, honey, you've got to be honest with yourself. Yeah, I'm still on, Nora. And you're still awake. Yeah, she's here. Look. Wave. 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 Angel. Wave. Yay. Clap hands. Blow kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Blow kisses. Go to sleep. So be honest with yourself, Christine. You know, there's something going on within your life at the moment that you're not. Oh, it's coming. She's always crunching her face up. Something in your life at the moment that's that you're not being honest with. You're not being honest about. So you're being encouraged to, you know, that could be as simple as not, you know, not speaking your mind about something if something doesn't align with your truths and your beliefs. Could be about boundaries that you've set that you know, you're not keeping in place. So just be honest with yourself, honey. That's for you, Christine. Auntie Nora's waiting for you to scrunch your face. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we're down. Alright, Nicola. You're welcome, Christine. Nicola. Nicola, what message for Nicola? Careful. Nicola. Okay. Nicola, you've got letting go. Okay, sometimes that's about releasing control. Sometimes it's about releasing things that no longer serve us. Okay, so you're being asked to let go at the moment. You're also being asked to... You're also being asked to stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground, be true to who you are, and stand firm, honey. Okay? Don't budge. Stand your ground, be true to you. Yeah, timber. You're just about timber off the couch, Caitlin. Flora. You're welcome, Nicola. Flora. What message for Flora? Flora, honey, you've got to follow your dreams. So follow your dreams. You know, if you've been facing decisions and you've been thinking, you know, should I do it, shouldn't I do it, or you've been making excuses why you shouldn't follow your dreams and shouldn't follow your path, you're being encouraged that it's a, you know, a big fat yes for you. You should absolutely do it. So that was for Flora. Luana. What message for Luana? Alright. Two messages much the same, Luana. Vacation. It's not about going on holidays, this card, because I made sure I asked for clarity for you. It's about taking a break, taking a step back from what's going on within your life at the moment. Maybe life's getting a little bit hectic, or maybe you're just forgetting to take time out for yourself as well, okay? So that's what you're being reminded to do, that it's okay to take a break every now and again, okay? You've got making new friends as well. Making new friends, making connections, making new connections, okay? But when we take a break, when we take a step back from, you know, our everyday lives, it just clears our mind. It helps to clear our mind. It brings clarity of thought. So that's for Luana. Crystal. What message for Crystal? Crystal, honey, you're most welcome, Luana. Crystal, problems resolved for you, honey. Okay, so if there's been some conflict or there's been some worries for you lately and you can't see a way forward, just know that there's going to be, you know, there's problems resolved surrounding that. Okay, you don't need to stress about that situation anymore. It's going to resolve itself. What you doing? Where's Nora? Where's Nora? You're a faker. You're welcome, Crystal. Alright guys, I might say goodnight. Unless I haven't forgotten anybody that's popped their name down. Where are we? I think we're just about done for the night. Alright, good night everyone. Thanks for popping in. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Oh, where am I? Not that button. That button. Bye guys.